Thank you to Jed North Yoga for sponsoring this video.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to your 30 days of morning yoga. I'm Jacqui and it's day 16. We're working on upper body strength. We're going to get right into it. So come to your mat standing. Bring your feet a bit wider than your hips and start to take some big arm circles with your knees nice and soft. Try not to control these circles, but just let the arms swing. And the other way. And try to engage your core here a little bit already. So it's not flopping about, but the center of your body is nice and strong. All right, release the arms, take them to the sides and take a little twist from side to side with a little bend as you reach the end of your twist. Again, nice strong core here. Center of the body is super tight. Follow with your head the direction that you're going. One more time each side. And then shake out your arms and your legs. Come stand at the top of your mat. Take a big breath and reach the arms up to the sky, reaching as high up as you can. And then breathing out. Bring the hands all the way down to the mat and step back into a plank position. All right, nice and strong here. Options to keep the knees off or bring them down to the mat. Whichever position you're in, make sure that you're really pressing the floor away with your hands, lifting up through the belly and the front side of your body and keeping your neck in line. From here, sink the shoulders down with control and then breathing out, push the floor away and push the shoulder blades up to the sky. Sinking down, elbows straight and push the floor away. Sink down and push. Just a few more. Grip with the fingers on your mat. Press down equally through all parts of both hands. Let's do 5 more. Bring your knees on the mat if you need to. Keep lifting up through the front side, your core, and breathing. One last one. All right, bring the hips back up, downward facing dog. If you need to, you're always welcome to come to a child's pose. Otherwise, we're going to continue. Down dog and to your plank position. Back to down dog and plank. Down dog and plank. Keep going. Lifting the hips up, holding your core, keeping your neck in line. Breathing. If you want to spice things up a little, when you come into your downward facing dog, take one hand to the opposite toes and then back to plank. And then the other side. And down. And back. And down. And reach. And down. Keep going, whichever variation you're taking. Just a few more. We're almost there. One more time each side. All right, lower the knees down, untuck the toes, come into a child's pose. Little breather here. Relax the elbows down, relax the forehead down to the mat. Find your breath. Try to bring control back. Nice and slow. All right, on your next breath, slide forward, back onto your forearms, either gripping the fingers or placing the palms down, elbows underneath the shoulders, step the feet back, come into a forearm plank. Try to, again, press the floor away, so not this sinking into the shoulders, but really pressing the shoulder blades up to the sky, nice and strong, neck in line, hips not too high or sinking down, directly in line with the rest of your spine. Holding here. Try to find your breath. Control especially your exhale. Try not to let everything out all in one go. All right, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can keep your knees up, keep them up. Otherwise, just bring them down. Roll over onto your right side. Left arm comes off. Right hand comes forward, place the palm down, and you've got your feet one in front of the other. Left arm raises up to the sky. You can also drop your knees down and stack one knee on top of the other, so your choice. Twist and bring the left arm in between, underneath the armpit, and then breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, thread it underneath. Breathe in, reach up. Thread it underneath and up. Keep pressing the floor away with this right arm as much as you can, lifting the hips up on the left side. Breathing out as you thread the arm through, breathing in as you lift it back up. One more time. You're doing really well, almost there. And then come back to your forearm plank. Remember, drop the knees if you need to, or come into child's pose if you need a little breather. If you're still with me, come to the other side. Pivot onto the left side of your foot, one in front of the other. Drop the knees, stack them if you need to on this side. Left palm down, right arm up. Thread the right arm underneath. Breathe in, reach it up. Thread it underneath. Breathe in, reach it up. Continue, whichever variation you're taking. Find your breath, find your control. Keep pressing the floor away with the left arm. Keep lifting the hips up on the right side. Let's do 2 more on this side. And then coming back to your forearm plank. Knees down if you need. Holding here for maybe another 10 seconds. We're going to keep going nice and strong with today's flow. Press the floor away, neck in line with your spine. And another 5, 4, keep lifting up through your core. 3, 2, and 1. Lift the hips up, walk the feet in. Again, you can keep your hands interlaced or place them down, but I find interlacing is much easier for dolphin pose. So again, try not to sink into your shoulders, but really pressing the elbows down to lift your head away from the floor. Knees can be bent here. Try to tilt your tailbone up to the sky, lift up through your core, and just holding here, nice and strong. Pressing down through the pinky side of both forearms, and having the energy of sinking the heels down towards the mat, though they don't have to touch. If you want to take this up a notch, walk the left foot into the center of the mat and reach the right leg up to the sky. Keep pressing the floor away, engaging the core. Keep the hips square though, so the right hip should face the mat rather than to the side. We're not trying to open up the hip here. And then drop the right foot down, bring it to the center. Breathe in, left leg raises up. Keep pressing the floor away, lifting up through the core. Nice. And then lower down. Bring the knees down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Come into a child's pose. Drop the forehead down to the mat. Just a couple breaths here. And then just coming up slightly, going to cross the arms, one in front of the other, to the opposite sides of the mats, and then come back down with the forehead. Try to reach as far across to either side as you can. Find your breath. Feel as your belly presses into your thighs on each breath in, and draws back towards your spine on each breath out. On the next breath, raise your head up and just swap the arms around. Whichever arm you had on top is going to go underneath and then come back down. Reach the opposite ends of your mat. Find your breath. Slow down your heart rate. One more breath here. And then slowly lifting up your head, coming back up to a seat. Just shake out your arms. Congratulations on finishing today. That was a tough one. I hope you feel nice and strong and energized for the rest of the day. And I will see you back here tomorrow. Namaste.